はい、こんばんは。はい、こんばんは。Happy Wednesday, everyone. I did forget that it was Wednesday. I needed to check my calendar. I'm off of school for the week, so weekdays don't exist to me right now. I woke up at 2 p.m. again. But where's my BGM gone? Yeah, I woke up at 2 p.m. again today. I've been like trying to wake up early to do schoolwork. Haven't managed that yet. But I have been doing schoolwork at least. So that counts for something. But hopefully you guys are excited to watch me grind some weapons. Today we have like 2 real chapters of content to do. And the rest will just play old missions to get weapons. There will be like 2 streams of those. So, you know. You guys better like them. Hello, Madwest-san, welcome. Thank you. Well, I think I actually don't have that much to chat about. I kinda just wanna get some weapons off the board. So let's get started. So I think I'm giving you guys the real content to start out with. We'll do the chapter 3 verses. The spirits tell them that the desert seal is programmed, but the next sealant in the ocean temple is laid out before them. This one I actually remember does not contain a weapon. So no problem there. Let me know if you guys can hear okay.
あなたは命の恩人です。次に連隊を組むときはぜひ私を入れてください。おお、そなたが海務か。
ウェルドレ、お主に何か知ってることがあろう。答えよ。今何が起きているのだ。
帝国軍は国への介入に飽き足らず、もっと根本的なところから創造し直そうとしているようです。
世界か。
はい。封印が全て解けた時に出現すると言われている再生の卵。彼らの狙いはそれでしょう。だから最終封印である女神の命まで。
再生の卵だと。真実を都合の良い神話に歪めるのは人間のもの悪い癖だ。
帝国軍の聖地破壊を止めてくれぬか。封印を解いて世界が無事なはずがない。まして神殿の封印が一つ破られるごとに女神の負荷はますます重くなるのだ。おお、そんな。帝国軍とて人の子、慈悲をもって穏便に。
I never really remember what chapters these are like alternate versions for.
世界がどうなるかより己の恨みをどう晴らすかで頭がいっぱいらしい。
It would have been nice to see all of this on like the first go around.
神よ、哀れな子供らに祝福を。
祈る者と殺す者に何の違いが。
We're ready for the grind. Yes, we have to prepare. The funny part is that the final chapter is like 15 minutes. It's a lot of work for 15 minutes of story.
それはどういう。
砂漠の神殿の封印はすでに破られた。
そなたらは何も感じぬのですか。
嘘だ。封印が破られるなんて。
Wait, can we really not leave off on this screen? I guess not. Because this we've seen, this is not new. So now we can do Ariyoshi's madness, which is cool. But wait, Chomate, was that new? I thought you just put me back on the... Wait, was it still a part of the... No, I don't think so. I think it's about the first 5 or so, right? Because one of these has the inward cutscene. They return to find Kureya praying for the safe return, but she soon realizes the inward is not with them. No, these are just do we need to do these? To read every verse. The previous one was to unlock the audio subchapter. We can just watch the missing ending B cutscene whenever. Gaim's efforts are in vain and the seal of the desert is destroyed. Bitterly disappointed, Gaim and Vertile return to where Fuda awaits them. There they show Rainward's harp, which they found on the desert floor. What does the lost harp mean? Oh, does 39 have a weapon? I'm actually gonna be like specifically seeking this because I don't remember if this chapter has one. Okay, it doesn't.
女神を守って隊員の一人が死にました。
やれやれ、女神に何と説明すればよいものか。
よくぞご無事で。イエバルトは。
So this is just the alternate version of this, like this chapter that we saw earlier. It's just that if we've done the audio subchapter, then this shows up. Which actually probably would have been better to just do the audio subchapter in between them. But this is basically the same thing that we saw the first time around. The event just takes place slightly differently, because there was the audio subchapter in between. On their way to the Ocean Temple, they encounter Imperial warships. Leonard begs to save the prisoners, but the dragon tells him the seal must come first. The Seire chapter actually does have a lot of weapons. The Leonard chapter had like 2, I think. With the desert seal lost, Gaim and the others decide to fly to the seal of the Ocean Temple. They discover an evil atrocity as sailors of the Imperial Armada cast innocent children to the ocean to drown. But the only weapons you get, the only endings you get is, they're all from like the free missions, like the aerial missions.
なんとむごいこと。
So for these ones that are like story related, we don't need to care about at all. We just need to beat them and like going to pay attention to the story.
子供たちは
封印を守ってから考えろ。
誘拐された後、無用になった子供たちが捨てられているのか。
Oh no, I forgot the controls. Wow, Marisa-san, こんばんは、こんばんは。いや、今日はできないね。
あの女も子供たちも命が危ないぞ。
美味しいものはどれ？
武器の集めることは時間がかかるから。I feel like these things have so much more health than they should have. Am I crazy? Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. No? The turnaround went so bad.
わざわざ子供を一掃すれば女も子供も助けられる。急ぐぞ、カイン。
This chapter, if I remember, is pretty easy. The level 1 dragon does suck a little bit. Things just happen a bit slower. Whoa. I don't even know where I got hit from. Oh, of course, it's these guys.
子供たちの多数。アリオーシャの心が乱れても仕方がないが。
I think I lost too much life at the start. I can't deal with these guys on this little HP. Boom. But I am super over-leveled. So it doesn't take a lot of shots to get rid of these guys. And like the fact that I'm able to do shot them seizing.
子供、私の子供たち。待ってて、今行くわ。
God, my throat's really been in a rough condition, especially like the past week. I wonder if it's like allergy related or something. Hello, Izzy-san, welcome. And I think I just gotta get here and press the button, right? Button.
アリオーシュ、アリオーシュ。まさか子供たちを。
Yeah, that ended up being pretty like sluggish, but it was okay because it was super overleveled.
子供たちはアリオーシュはどうしました？
かわいい、かわいい子供たち。もう大丈夫。安心なさい。私が守る。かわいい、かわいい。
血の匂い。なぜです？アリオーシュ、あなたに子供はいないのですか？
殺された。
帝国軍によって殺され捨てられた。こんな風に 血の海へと捨てられた。
そしてこの先子供を持つこともない。
我々との契約に子宮を使ってしまったから。よって永遠の混乱と孤独。
止まるでない。死にたくなければな。
I think it's really interesting that like Ariyoshi's backstory was completely in the game and not really in the novel. Whereas I feel like with the other characters it was the other way around. When Dynam Salamander tell Ariyoshi's story, a history so drenched in blood that not even time will heal the scars scarred upon her heart. Meanwhile, the Empire unleashes its assault on the Temple of the Ocean.
海の神殿は3つの封印のうちの重要な一つだ。決して落とされてはならぬ。
Oh, because they were two cannons, of course.
世界の秩序を守る夢夢破壊されてはならぬ。頼んだぞ海軍。
But I see that for like a bit that's supposed to be done in chapter 2, they kinda do a lot of damage now. In chapter 4 and chapter 2. You get what I mean?
死守するのだ。急がれよ海軍。神殿が敵の手によって破壊されてしまう。
I'm like stuck here, oh my god. There we are. So that should have been for sure. No, wasting time. Okay, I think this is fine now. Depon.
神殿は無事なのか。
Like really the same thing. Because there's no magic penalty. Some of the other ones have magic penalties. This one thankfully doesn't, so... That's only something we gotta care about after the free missions. Magic car. Wait. No, bye. They fired kind of like a crazy... They kind of fire at like a crazy speed. So it's really difficult to deal with.
神殿は3つの封印のうちの重要な一つだ。決して落とされてはならぬ。
I'll try to just take less damage here in the beginning and I think we'll be fine. Oh. But it is pretty annoying with level 1 dragon. It hit me through my dodge.
海上神殿に敵を入れとはならぬ。死守するのだ。急がれよカイド。神殿が敵の手によって破壊されてしまう。
But a lot of those hitboxes I would really describe as being maybe a little generous. Where? Oh my. No. I dislike these enemies very actively because they're functionally not hittable half the time. Oh. No more? There's no more? Ah, よかった。Oh my gosh, that was so scary. That wasn't even like that hard. I just took so much damage and I got like totally mind broken there. 確かに、契約の、代償って淡路の一頭は一番大事と思ってるのでしょうよね。はい、そうですよね。そういうことだった。The fight is in vain and the battle is destroyed. Leonard despairs as he sees each seal lost in turn.
So
だからカイムの声とかレオナルドの視覚とか精霊の時間とかそういうことですよね。Hello Dark White Sun, welcome to the stream.
私たちの行動がまた後手に回っては目も当てられません。早く砂漠へ戻りましょう。
Wait, was it actually that short? I forgot that Aryoshi's prayer was that much shorter than like everything else. But that's okay. So, what was the requirement for a status prayer? We'll just do all of them. Chapter 4, verse 6. Yeah, that's the only one we're missing from chapter 4. Hi, hi. I think we just run through. I think we're not gonna bother fighting these guys. I don't know if there's a weapon here. I guess I should check, shouldn't I? I should check my weapon guide. ここは武器があるかなって。Few trees northwest of your location. There is! Yeah, I thought so. Faster. I think this would be north. Ba-da-da-da-da. I think it's up north, because northwest is what my weapon guide says. We'll go again then. Maybe it was earlier. What the hell are you looking at? In terms of the video game, or in terms of me? The video game gets pretty crazy, I don't blame you if you're confused.
あそこ、僕の妹がいなくなっちゃった谷だよ。ねえ、お願い。マナの手がかりが何か残ってるかも。
Oh, you're sick, is it? Oh, I'm sorry you're here.
谷は深く恐ろしき場所。お主の妹は一人でそんなところに。
お母さんが。とにかくあの谷でいなくなったんだ。
Yeah. Serious Prayer is a fun chapter. There's a lot of fights, a lot of weapons, a lot of stuff to do. We shall go to the valley. So, Serious Prayer. My name is Sarah. Everyone came to help find my sister Mana in this valley. Thank you, but did Mother really... No, it's alright, we'll find her for sure. I wanna say,
セーレ、ふざけていると危ないですよ。
ごめんなさい。でも僕本当に嬉しいんだ。みんな僕の
the
妹を探す
second
ため
one
に
has a
ここ
weapon.
まで来てくれてありがとう。なあなあ、無邪気で可愛い坊ちゃんよ。エルフに一遍食われてきてください、マジで。
そっちへは行くな。
My name is Sarah. We were looking for my sister, but this bad golem suddenly came down and attacked us. Help! So I need to find, Hold on. ちょっと待って。I need to find the Sarah's prayer weapons. Set us where rush to the city, just in the south central enclosure of the level. South central enclosure. Hold up. Oh, there it is. Wait, what the heck? Hold on. My controls are going kind of crazy. I have to move forward very well, I'm noticing. I need to... hold on. Something's not quite right with... with how this stuff's going. Please let me full screen the game. Here we are. There we are. Now it's looking a bit better. Wait, no, still no. What kind of cursed controller drift am I getting? What is going on here? Because my right stick's working fine. Oh no. Did my Joy-Cons break? No, これはやばい。What if I got like that really bad Joy-Con drift halfway through? Oh no. Yeah, that's bad. See, I can't move very well. よく追いかけない。今どうしよう。I gotta like maybe, but what if I recalibrate on the setup USB controllers bit on Windows? No, it seems to be fine, okay. It's at least fine on like the Windows side. So if there's a problem, the problem's on the game. And... Huh? Oh, what if I just like remap this stuff? Hold on. Oh no, what is happening? It gets worse every time I try to remap this. Every single time I try remapping it gets worse. That's actually kinda impressive. Yeah, like weirdly keeps moving me diagonally. But I don't exactly know why. Because my settings are fine. They appear fine on Windows, that's not a problem. When I press up, it goes up. That's like, problem with my PlayStation 2. What if I just clear all of my mappings? Oh man, I'm just gonna remove everything. Wait. I'm removing my buttons. Oops. Why? Okay, my left direction is acting weird. Something about my left is not being mapped properly at all. Is this me moving straight? I'm holding my controller stick up right now.どうしようか. I think I just gotta try and reboot probably, right? Gotta save a fresh boot of Drakengard. It's deeply strange. I feel like I was fine for the most part. I would like to fresh boot my videos games, please. Game 見えるか? Is the game on your screen right now? Oh no. I need to set a dead zone, clearly. It's what I'm noticing. There's not enough of a stick dead zone. Settings, unlock dead zone. 5% or something. Yeah, but the up input is not registering. Directions and down work fine. But the up direction doesn't work. Right, okay. That's a problem. Why doesn't it work? What if I disconnect and reconnect? I just don't think that would really be the issue because it was appearing fine on the windows. The Windows bit sees me press up just fine. But for some reason, my PS2 thinks that that's me pressing left. Yeah, I don't know why, I don't know what's going on. Because I'm mapping it properly. But you can see that down is down, yeah? And like left and right work properly. But for some reason me pressing up keeps giving me left, even though I'm like very much... You don't see any extra inputs? No, but I can't move up. My up direction doesn't work. I can move down fine. I can somewhat move left and right. But I don't have an up direction at all. So all of this is fine, all of these are left, all of these are tied to left. These are all D-pads, these are correct, these are fine. Hmm. I'm gonna like try to Google something. Unless there's like could I just auto assign all of this stuff? Automatic mapping. Because this is still one. I mean, it's like sometimes hallucinating. Oh, it's hallucinating a lot of inputs. I'm setting a stick depth zone because it's hallucinating a lot of inputs. I should probably set this dead zone like pretty decent. For some reason, every time I press down, it also goes right. Or like every time I flick up, it flicks me left. Which is strange, you see that? It's like every up input also gives me a right input. I don't think this is playable. This feels really bad, but I don't know what's causing it, because again, the Windows controller display looks fine. Do I dare to like reset the controller bit one more time? No, but I did automap this. Drakengard's curse? You think so? No. I don't want to do that actually. That would have been a good bit, just deleting my save further. I just saw in the PlayStation 2 settings. Oh, wait, no, it still doesn't work. Why does it work on that screen but not on this screen? Does it work on this screen? No, yeah, moving up moves me diagonally upwards, you see that? Whenever I'm moving up, like moving left. Oh, none of my directions work. Splendid. Except down. This is me holding the stick down. That behaves like how you would expect, right? This is me holding it to the right. This is me holding it to the left. And this is me holding the stick up. Oh. What about like less analog sensitivities that maybe bring in my shit crazy style? Because I don't really run a dead zone. And then U240, these are the settings that I was running previously, functionally. So down works, left is like really stuttery. Right is stuttery and then up gives me diagonal. Like normally I would just check it in game, right? Or check it in like test it on one of these ends, but it doesn't have like yeah, like up diagonally basically doesn't work. Well, what does it show on the right if I move up and diagonally? It does show up. What if I try like eliminating these one by one, right? Why is the input still coming through? I genuinely unmapped everything. Wait. I unmapped everything on the controller side. Wait, that seems like a problem. Why is it still accepting input even though I've cleared everything? I don't know where these inputs are coming from. Because I should have no input source functionally. Mm-hmm. I'm actually gonna see if I have like 2 instances of this running. Because if I accidentally had two instances of that running, that would make sense, right? No, there's just a close button. There isn't like there's no save button on this. It saves when I exit the screen essentially, or put the inputs up. So I've got a still -1, a still text input controller. Ooh, wait, is that this? But if I go like this? No generic input device, okay, it's probably fine. I'm changing my like input method to just a different one. So all of these are showing up as buttons, which I don't know how to feel about. Well, let's try, let's see. One button works. Good. Start button seems to work. So no. None of my directions work. It probably doesn't even want to show it on screen for some reason, but... yeah, because I can get my right stick working. But my left stick taking basically no input at all. Yeah, but that is a different instance, so I shouldn't map controls that way, I should map them this way. What if I just do X symbol? And then I try to automap this. This is the only way that I can get only one. So some of these don't work. Some of these buttons just don't exist. And like the start button I can't get to work on. So when I do it to X input, I can't use plus or minus. I can only use minus. Plus doesn't work. Or 3 doesn't work. Yeah, I can't. When I use this input method, half of my buttons don't work, but it seems to be the most. Because this seems to accept both SDL1 and SDL0, which I think means that I've somehow got 2 controllers running. Which I don't think would make a lot of sense. Does that mean? What if I reboot this? Because if it was a problem with Better Joy, then... So yeah, I think I've got... Actually, I don't know which one this shows up as, to be honest. Oh, I think they show up as GL0. So the game's also not like properly full screening. Okay. I think we got somewhere. But why is the game not full screen? Full screen, please. お願いします。Please, Speed, I can't do this. My game finally started working, I think. This, I think, is the best that I've got. I am genuinely so sorry. I would like to fresh boot this and hope that I can view this in full screen, please. Okay. The game capture seems to be game capture. Why is it showing L2 pressed? There might actually not be an issue, to be honest. Oh, I think the issue is that I just need to remap everything, which is fine. I'm just here to test if my stick works. Functionally. Okay. It seems to work. 今は大丈夫かなって。But I still need to, because I need to remap everything. I need to do this one more time. Why are they showing red? I don't, oh my god. I don't know what that means, but I think that that's fine. Settings controllers, I'm just gonna remap everything one more time from the looks of things. I just rebooted everything, remapped everything. I pressed a billion random buttons and it started working. Yuck. Let's see if this works at least. Did we watch this? Yeah, we did, right? Do I need to run today instead of... Do we need to do something? Because I'm kind of worried that this might not give me full speed, full steam ahead. Vibration works on this controller. It's like perma vibrating. Holy shit. Okay, I'm glad to hear it. I'm gonna go pee. Okay, goodbye. I'll be back in a few minutes. We'll continue. Alright, お手洗いに行ってきます。ちょっと待ってください。本当にごめん。 Hi, Taraima. Okay, it's game time. We seem to have a functional video game on our hands. Which is awesome. I'm glad to see it. I should really turn vibration off. This is crazy. I did get all of them clean. Thanks for waiting for me. 待ってくれてありがとう。I think what truly ended up fixing it was... well... yeah, let's go with the weapon. It was like reworking my input. My best option that it had like... or my best guess is that it somehow had mapped inputs from both my solo Joy-Cons and then them combined. So when I combined them, then it only changed those bindings. So I went and I changed to the specific SDL0 controller through the PC, through the PlayStation 2 settings, with the controller that I had plugged into my PS2. This feels like weirdly responsive. Then I go any further this way, did I go past it? I did. Game's doing its best to not get speed mugged by Zero, but it still kinda does. But you think I have shame, little one? I'm gonna adios both of those waves immediately. I was so close to just booting up passive 6. And just calling it a stream, or calling it a Drakengard session. But you guys can escape from Beak that quickly. You try to do electrics? For me, when I got Better Joy working, I tested input lag bar with the Drakengard 3 final boss fights. Because it's a rhythm game. The way Drakengard 3's final boss fight works is that you, like, the boss fight does like attacks on a specific time signature and you need to repeat them on the next beat. So you can really easily tell how much delay there is by playing that mission. You guys can see the game? Game of me and Naiko. Here we are. Alright, I don't know why that disappeared. Or when that disappeared. I actually don't know when that disappeared. It was still showing as visible in my preview when I came back. There we are. Yatta. That was like a 2-minute mission, yeah. Honestly, black screen might have been more interesting than that game and that mission in a way. Nice. You guys gotta let me know though, because I don't have a preview. I can't work with a preview. And I will not work for a preview unless one of you guys buys a new monitor for me. Come and everyone killed the bad golems. Thank you everyone. After that we searched more for my sister, but then the monsters attacked from the sky. Watch out! No, the finger is in the final verse of this chapter. There's gonna be nothing for a bit though. So the dragon still controls poorly, of course. That's like authentic. And the water dragon controls pinballs, but you know. My laptop's kinda going overtime right now because I've got Twitch chat, YouTube chat, Twitch stream preview, YouTube stream preview, which are both like a minute behind. I have a list of the weapons that I'm missing and I have a weapon guide. All of those are there. Not feeling like taking damage today? That's okay. You don't have to if you don't want to. But like, we will be here until you do. Oh my god. The remapping at least made my turnaround command more consistent, so I'll take that. It's not a small win, but I'll take it. I can actually pro my turnaround on command now, so you know why, it's not so bad after all. Always one of you who wants to be so special and waste my time, yeah? Thank you. Yeah, the stick definitely works smoother now. よかったでも。時間がかかりすぎたね。本当にごめん。I would like to save, please. Can I? Thank you. 入力がバグってたから。My name is Sarah. I went to sleep while looking for my sister, but then Golem became really strange. What are you doing, Golem? Fresh out tweets afterwards. Do you guys have like an image of me that I like get mad at things? When things don't go my way, I just cry. I just get really sad. If I streamed a full like live, like 3 hours of just black screen, I don't think I'd be mad. I would just sob for hours.
魔術師の呪文だ。岩陰にでも隠れておるのか。
So the next one will have a weapon, but this one's still normal. This one's still basic boring. no sauce. Washed up. Yeah, it's 5, 6, 8, and 10 of them, but
ゴーレムしっかり。
I'm just gonna like pin a comment and then put something in the YouTube description so that people can skip the issues out. Set out the exact timestamps.
ゴーレム僕を殴れ。達成。友達ごっこか。よかった。いつものゴーレムだ。僕の友達。
ゴーレムが元に戻った。
ショック療法だ。契約相手の体を傷つければ己も傷つくことになる。
つまらないわね。
不要魔術師は隠れるのがうまい。気を引き締めていくぞ。
Hello monsters and welcome. You really skipped all of the tech issues. I was troubleshooting bullshit for an hour straight. My name is Sarah. Golem was being controlled by an evil wizard. I want to kill off the Empire monsters so Golem won't do bad things anymore. So this one has... Oh my god, this mission's buns. This weapon sucks. So we shall explore the map, right? There's quite a few enemies on this map, you think? We need to kill all of them in 6 minutes. We've got 6 minutes to kill all of them. Different magic attacks. But yeah, I used a lot more like other weapons when I was playing the first time. But like the main bit is that like half of these don't do shit, you know? But yeah, it's specifically about killing the goblins, not the wizards. Well, you can see how slowly they build. How slowly the magic builds. I might be wasting time here, Aaron. Yeah. We can look at them more later if you want, but right now we're kind of under time, you know. Like a little bit. There's like 200 and something of them. So I'm thinking we just go Banished. Hi! Thank you. This is optimal Aryoshi gaming. You may not like it.
そなたの妹はどこにおるのであろうな。
This is exactly what you do. There are so many though, no? Okay, where's the next? 6 minutes for this is actually pretty diabolical. Since way too slow? No. She's the fastest at killing the golems. What's our magic? I just gotta get this lined up better. I get too close. I like that. You can see that I feel like optimize it. There we go. That's how you do it. You just don't get like super intimate with them. I'm gonna shoot them from farther away and they kind of just die. But you know, you need to have a little bit more sauce when it comes to like the exact inputs. Like right there, I was too close. Plus I've already used 2, that's really not great. But I mean, climbing can probably do fine. As long as I don't get pushed around too hard. Are I just already on base? We're kinda on base, we're almost halfway through. I'm just really gonna stop pressing that button. It's a 1, 2, 3 kind of mission. Although I actually don't like 1, 2, 3 for this, I think it pops them way too far away. I think we just gotta go, you know, regular attack on this. Because even though the AoE is worse,
マナをいじめる母さん怖かった僕本当は怖かった
so
ん
we're
だ
gonna get it before the timer hits 54 minutes
タイ
essentially.
ム誰かのことをぶっちゃ嫌だよ泣かせるのはダメだよ
Oh, we are behind time. We're actually so far behind time here. We're gonna use another Arios towards the end. But wow, this is actually frustrating. And those don't give you like iframes either, you only get iframes when you get knocked down, which is kind of what makes it so scary. So we're at 136, which is like we're like halfway right now, which is really bad.
私の子供はどこ
Because if I can line up the audio shots properly like that, I think I'll be able to do this fine. It's 116, I don't have that many time.
育った子供らに未来はあるのか
You know what, yeah, I think this is actually doable. Getting in there with the horde goblins does seem like a bad idea. I think I could take them. You mean Arios's shots? Yeah. Get you dragon? No. They have the... I actually don't know if you even can summon dragon, but they have the
僕は大丈夫だから
the red things on them, which means the dragon does no damage because they have the magic immunity.
私の子供はどこ
It just like doesn't matter with Arios. Because her magic is such a new nuke. I gotta like optimize my thing, you know? I think I go here. Because then I think I can kill this guy. Ideally. Ideally, thank you. Because if I can use one Arios to do all of these, I think that's good. I'm making good time.
そなたの妹はどこにおるのであろうな。
But you know, this is the reason why I tend to say that this game is somewhat of menial bullshit. And like a non-zero.
私の
This is not the only one of the bits in this game that are like this. Just like inane missions. Taking them head on actually isn't even like bad. Like, that's just bad when they sort of scramble like that, you know? It's good when they stay in one place. But they really have a knack for wasting your time. Shit, that only took me 2 minutes. That's pretty good. That's like decent time. And I think I'm down to do this. That was clean. That was not bad. So I don't want to waste my time killing tomatoes right now. So do I want to use my last adios on this or later? I think adios would be really good in that bend, because I'd have to spend less time walking. So I think Gaim has to handle these ones. This one's gotta be manual labor, incredible. They release another group here, it's so annoying now. I feel like if I get insanely optimal with the magic, I probably could use magic. But the opportunity cost seems too high. Because the crime for fucking up is a full knockdown. But I'm also like kinda noting, I feel like the wizards are a bigger problem. Like more so. Okay, I didn't actually need to press that, but we'll see. We'll see how far I can take this. There are a lot of groups here of the goblins. So I don't think I hate this. Okay. No, is there actually one more here? No, there's not. 162, we've got like 100-ish to go. Which, if you are not keeping track, is kind of a lot of goblins. They died right then, yo. but maybe like if I didn't get bombed every time? Would that be a crazy thing to ask for? Please die. Thank you. 202, there's like 30 more. Or 60 more. But I only have 12 seconds. I'm running attack a bunch of the goblins. Yeah, but like, do you see how long engaging the run attack goes? Like, I didn't get the running attack there. Plus, it knocks everyone back around you. But maybe the kind of the move is to like lure everyone close. As this seems a bit more efficient. Although even this is like annoying. Yeah, 6 minutes is wild. So I already lost, right? I've done 226. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. But there's one route that's back there and it's really annoying. Like, these are really gonna be optimized if you wanna do this. Goblin Slayer core. I've never actually seen Goblin Slayer. Is Goblin Slayer good? I think I saw the first episode. Or like the first 2 episodes when it was airing like many years ago. Right, okay, so let's think about optimizing this. Should we do 1 adios on this? Because I don't think I need an adios there at the end, because there's like effectively no goblins at all. I could also try this with Leonard, but I really don't think Leonard would be good. I think I just gotta line up my Shay, you know? Yeah, I saved wasted time there, you know, for example. I feel like I'm not quite familiar enough with that. The mechanics of the magic please don't run away. Oh my gosh.
精霊、そなたの妹はどこにおるのであろうな。
So here's like 1, 2, 3 one-shotting would be really huge. But I also don't think that that's really practical right now. Maybe I just do gotta prioritize the wizards on Ario's time, because that's such a waste of time. Because I just get like perma-knocked down essentially. Even by like wizards who are not on my screen anymore. Yeah, but like this takes half my time almost. Just getting past that bit takes so much time. But I guess this was the other police that me summon. This was like the other part where I wanted to summon. As if like one lives behind like that. That's like a huge time loss. And I don't really know what the great way of angling this is. To ensure that like all of like that one dies, you know? I'm good at Virgo's player, I don't get the geometry souls like that. That was pretty good though. Maybe I just have to, you know, prepare myself and learn how the bullets travel. It's like I only have a minute and a half to do this. That's insane, no? I didn't get to do magic there. Such a waste of time. Especially as this is still like Burma Wizard territory. I think there's like 2 of them shooting at this. It's so frustrating. And that's so crazy, no? That is so insane. Because I only have 10 seconds. And I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 clusters. That can't be true. Wait, is that actually...子供はどこ? Okay, gotta give it one more shot. Just gonna give it one more shot. Maybe if I use the charge variant, it'll be easier. Because I like get the feeling that that would be easier, but maybe it's not. To me, it's like it would be intuitive to keep pressing that. But maybe it's kind of like the terrain is missing. But what if I just hold down the nuke? But if I just immediately deploy nuclear weapons? So I'm thinking that's better. Yeah, okay, I was overcomplicating this. I just nuke them. Europe, we just nuke them all. Wait, like 2 of them got left over? Why? I mean, this is like crazy fast. Can you please run faster? I can't deal with you right now. You are wasting my time. You are wasting my time, crazy style. It was one guy. Goblins are weak to German. Pardon. That's true. Did they do that in Goblin Slayer? Did they just get like a elf lady cannibal to shoot the thermonuclear bombs at the goblins? You hold down the triangle button. Can you ride the dragon? So, you see how all of the enemies, I don't know if you can because I haven't actually tried pressing the button, but you see how all of the enemies have the red bit on top of them? That little like a red bit means magic armor. And an enemy having magic armor means they take no damage from your dragon. Like at all. I don't know, we've got nukes and that seems to work pretty well. I've got so much time. Oops. Please. There's like a lot that I still need to do manually though. Like I gotta hit that clearing manually, but I don't think that's that bad. I have like 2 minutes. That's 260. I think it's like... There we are. It kinda appeared at the start of the level, which is like moderately annoying. But we're gonna go back there anyway to finish up the real mission, so you know. Only need 200 enemies? No, you need to kill all of them. You need to kill all of the goblins. Oh, but it's like all of the red pips on the screen. Bless you. I still think it's so funny that... Well, there's only one more alive. The nukes kinda did a number on these guys. But me coughing or clearing my throat is so high-pitched, everyone always thinks that I'm sneezing. The sound you hear when I like forget to mute my microphone, that's me clearing my throat. 생겼다. It actually might help with like the traversal part if I was, you know, bad on time. And also another thing. The dragon really can't take damage. But yeah, that's how much magic attacks do to enemies that have red armor. It's not particularly worth doing. I didn't realize there was more of them. So I guess I could have just nuked everyone with Oshi without worry. That's crazy. So the good part about this is that you don't need to interact with the golems. You just kill these guys and you leave. I'm pretty sure. I'm like pretty confident. Yeah. See, that was optimal. I armored that. Kinda like in Drakengard 3, you can dodge attacks by activating in donor mode. In this game, you just cast the magic, and you get full invincibility. No, it gave me 1, 2, 3. Is it cooked? It's not cooked. Brain growing more wrinkles by the minute? I am thinking really hard. Me thinking really hard. So the next map actually also has a mission. The longest mission so far? No, it wasn't. The longest mission so far was the chapter 5. where you need to run past the entire field like 5 times. We were just trying to find my sister, but more and more monsters kept attacking us, then this monster flew right down straight at me. So this one's not that bad actually. There's like, I know that there's a weapon on this. I think I actually remember how to do this without a guide. Don't you just track this? I think you just follow the wall if I'm not misremembering. As far as it lets you go basically. As for an event map, this thing's huge. As the event maps usually are really short. Oh, I think I missed it actually. I guess I should first try to find out how this ends. Before even thinking about the weapon, I should find out where the frickin' where the target even is. Cause I'm not kidding, I got no clue where the target is on this map. What the heck? Right, okay, there's the weapon. Now we just gotta know where to go. Great that we got the weapon, but I'd like to know where the level ends. Where do I go? Oh, just exterminate them all. Oh. I forget that it's a thing that can exist. I'm not fucking with you. I forget that there are like actual missions in event change stages that aren't just go left. I didn't even consider that. I didn't even think that you should be able to, that like you need to kill enemies in event stages. But this I think is the only one of these in the entire game. Yeah, it is safe because I've done everything else. This is the only event stage in the game where you need to kill enemies. I did not remember that.
音がありませんね。こんなところに セーレの妹さんはいるのでしょうか。
The next one has nothing, then the one after has something, the next one has nothing, and then the one after that has something.
不可能だ。
But Seire's prayer is this is the longest out of these additional chapters.
僕だよ、セーレだよ。
セーレ、気をつけてください。まだこの辺りに敵が。大変です。早く追わなければ。
傑作。いつもかわいそうなセーレちゃんは不幸を呼び寄せちゃいますね。厄介者はさっさと死ね。ペッペッ死ね。
My name is Sarah. I was caught by an Empire Griffin and taken to the Colosseum. Help me, Gaim, I'm here. It's so crazy that like Aryosha's madness was so short. Because what did Leonard so Leonard's regret had about like 5 verses, 6 verses? Then Aryosha's had like 3 or 4. But Sarah has 10 verses and they're all like gameplay. It's not even like 16 back-to-back cutscenes. It's for the fairy. I'm sorry to say, in Drakengard all fairies are kinda like that. Maybe like one more set or so. My granny and comical overall about is kind of keeping this together for me.
私を助けたら私のものいただける？
I think she was talking about mana there. I think the pronoun was translated wrong in the text. But who else would you be talking about? I guess Sarah maybe. Not these guys. I can't do you on 2% health at this point in the game. But at least I do tap them, so it's not the worst. It's still pretty bad, but... No, it's still pretty bad. Surely one of you is not currently holding it, right? Yeah, I think that one wasn't. Calling 2 more. Strong enemies. Yata, please give me a target. Just put the target in the bag. Looks promising. Thank you. But I'm like pretty sure this next one is also kill every goblin. Why does it default to no there? I'm so mad. Okay, we're calling Ariel's back. It's time to nuke Girly Pop. Time out to throw some nukes. But we gotta be kinda careful. Because we don't wanna kill the targets, you know? We're specifically here to cook up the goblins. And then everyone else can exist as far as we're aware. For a little bit longer. Not that many more, thankfully. Alright, final setup. Final sets of goblins out here. I kinda like the sound this weapon makes, to be honest. Okay, the hidden treasure box has appeared. So what is it, just like effectively where the guards are? I don't wanna kill them. Oh, it is. Ouch. Fine, I'll pull out a real weapon. Whatever, man. Can I change weapons? Thank you. See, this is what makes 1, 2, 3 open. Or 1, 2, 3 broken. Because remember, these guys, they don't get to play. But I say, goblins are a lot more fun to fight in Drakengard 3. They have the same design. Like visually, but their gameplay is much more fun. They're a lot like slower and more methodical. They do like a bounce attack that's a really easy parry.
の子供はまだ無事なようだ。カイも人のために剣を振るってみよう。
はいはい。So I think for the final one, I actually don't know if this is a cutscene or a but I do know that in the final one, I think there's a 5-minute time limit, I think it's like 10 waves in 5 minutes. Which I think will be light work for a girl like me. I was taken to be a prize at the Colosseum. I know I caused a lot of trouble, but I'm not a burden.
今日の商品はいいのが入ったぞ。人間のガキだ。成長の止まった出来損ないだがな。
違うよ。僕は出来損ないじゃない。僕は大きくならないのはいつか必要な時が来るまで力を貯めてるからなんだよ。僕は小さい勇者様なんだ。
うるせえ。何おとぎ話みてえ
Oh,
な。
if only you knew how right you were.
本当だもん。お母さんだってゴーレムだってそう言ってたんだ。
Hello, Bakusama-kun.
お前が必要とされる時だって来るわけねえだろ。一生チビで足手まといのまんまだよ。コロシアムの商品に慣れただけマシだね。
足手まといなんかじゃないもん。
なんだお前は。
精霊を頼みましたよ。
ちょうどいい機会だ。救うために剣を振ることを覚えてこい。
Right, okay. So we have a 5-minute timer, I think. I think it's 5 minutes. It could be shorter, but I feel pretty comfortable that it's 5 minutes.
私の子供はどこ？
Which that being said,
助けてマナ。母さん。
which that being said, we're pretty strong for this. The 3 beautiful sisters of death. I'll just let you know what the text says, cause like you guys don't yet have time to read anything.
ごめんなさい。
The sentries have come seeking revenge. There is a chest there, but I don't think that that's anything of value. The unbeatable red trio has come to challenge you. I was still on my first audios there, isn't that crazy? The husband and wife of gladiators have arrived. These guys are weak to fire. Everyone everywhere is very weak to fire. The goblin mercenaries have appeared. This is like audios just nukes everything. I like the look of the basic magic, but like this is... I forgot how OP this was. The Colosseum King and his attendants have appeared. All the remaining subhumans have joined the fight. They got blank domains of the function.
誰かのために剣を振るとはな。
I think I can just go check what this is. I'm like 90% sure this is just a health pickup. But I actually don't know. Yeah. Wait, there's still 2 of you? Then I'll go adios. I assumed it was like two just little guys or something, 2 goblins. But since it's 2 trolls, I gotta... Oh no, it's a troll in one of these. Seems they have left something behind. Yay. Oh wait, I forgot about that. Your allies don't get to pick up weapons. I actually didn't remember that, yeah. We're just gonna AFK for audios to finish. We can't go there because that'll end the mission. Because Zeta's there. So we're just gonna wait for this. Sorry, Sarah, I'm coming in a bit. I just gotta AFK next to this chest for a moment. Just any second now. Girls can't pick up weapons. Sarah and Leonard can't do it either. You gotta be kind to do You obtained the weapon, Hymir's finger. That's the big one. What do I even equip you to? I don't be using the hammer. 29%, that's like a third of the weapons. So new free expeditions. Should we just run through the free expedition ones first?
Seire, 無事でよかったですね。
ごめんなさい。僕、みんなの邪魔ばかり。
この姫よ。
万人フェアリーの断末魔だ。神殿の封印は3つとも壊滅らしい。
残るは最終封印。女神のみ。
連合軍は最終攻撃を仕掛けるだろう。我らも行こうぞ。決戦の場帝国領土へ。
ああ、また僕のせいだね。僕が谷に行きたいなんて頼んだから余計な回り道を。
反省という名の言い訳ばかりしていても事態は何も変わらぬぞ。
分かった。
セイレ、妹さんは
もういいんだ。僕諦める。それより早く行かなくちゃ。
Yes. So I think we go from the beginning. This will just take me to chapter 5, yeah. Oh, well, though I guess we should look at the Kureya cutscene as we can. Because this is the event plus the movie. Mana thinks of Kureya is in her heart as she got a sword devil. So this takes place during chapter 11. While Kureya and Mana were chilling before Kureya died. This is like really important. I was kind of confused because we didn't see this last time. It would have been good to see during chapter 11, but just take yourself mentally back to chapter 11, back to ending B, okay? In the fortress, Kaim approaches the sanctum where Kureya is held prisoner, but there the priestess Mana is preparing for a final ritual. Wait, does this have... I know one of the... I know one of these has a weapon. I don't know if it's this one. Chapter 11 verse 2, no. There's just a small bridge in the northeastern direction. wait, I don't think that's northeastern. I think it would be here then. ちょっとI thought so, I thought so. So the ending, no, this is additional context to the ending.
目を覚ませカイム。司教様の教えに賛同しろよ。生き残ろうぜ。
ユーバルト、こんなところにいてはいけない。自分の場所に戻って。
天使は笑わない。天使は起こしてはならない。ラララララララララララララララララララ。私は女なのに、普通の女なのに。
どうしてこんなクソが。
やめて。
封印が何だってんだよ。私を助けろよ。
役に立たない男どもめ、助けてください。お願い、助けて、抱きしめて。お兄ちゃん。いや、私、あなたの心が読めるね。
違うわ、私そんなこと思ってない。
憎いよ、クソ野郎。こんな世界滅び
ればいい。
違う、
汚いの。私汚いの。女神なんかじゃない。
諦めてるだけ。お願い、お兄ちゃん、私に。
ごめんなさい。
はい、女神失格。どうする
？It goes straight to the cutscene, right? No? Takes me here first? Also, wait, that was Reaper's site, was it? Oh, it was. I took devil scale off of my thing, but that's obviously what it was. I need to update my list, hold on. Devil scale's the annoying one, the next one. After this spam. I don't think he's impressed. I will kill thousands of innocents, but I would never fuck my sister. You see what I mean by that? That is like pretty important. That's like pretty important. And it would have been pretty good to watch that cutscene when we were still doing ending B. But you know, it didn't happen that way. Now you guys got the context though. Fearful of what lies within her own heart, Kureya plunges the dagger into her breast. Next to her lifeless body, Mana celebrates the breaking of the seals. As the seals of resurrection are sown, the dragon tries to rouse the despairing Gaim.
バカ者、劇場に走るな。冷静になれ。こらえよ人間。卵が生まれるのだ。世界が本当に終わるぞ。一刻も早く外に出てこい。女神の死を無駄にするな。
We're getting like pretty close to 100% the verse completion. There's not that many that I'm missing. And 94%, we're actually missing like a handful of them. A couple in verse 10. And then was chapter 13. Yeah, and there's verse 9 there. But I think we gotta go in order. Because that will make my life easier. In terms of the weapons. Because I logged onto the game on my own once, because I made a list of all of the weapons I was missing. So I know that I don't have Sculpture Song, which means I know that I need to go here, for example. This is all enemies in the southwest area of the level. So right now we're just going through all chapters. This is all the stuff we've seen. But there's weapons. So we'd be looking at southwest area of the level, which would mean... I guess it probably just means down here, right? I guess I wasn't really looking at the map at this time. This is like the most obvious. The most obvious bit of all time. The busters looks like mad slow though, no? But I guess it's also pretty strong. That I think is a life pickup. It does feel fun to swing though, even though it's really slow. He's not gods after all. Well, I don't think he even would be supposed to live there, right? Isn't this the weapon that like... I don't remember all of the weapon stories super well, but I'm like pretty sure this is the one that like gets stronger, gets heavier with each skill. And eventually the wielder was not able to hit it themselves. They wasn't able to wield it themselves. You know what? I don't remember if this works, so I will try this. Because I don't know if you can leave after obtaining a weapon or not. No. Okay, no, you can't. So you do need to complete the... You do need to complete the verse through... Annoying. But these early parts are fine because I'm so strong. But yeah, that's pretty frustrating. But a lot of these are thankfully pretty quick verses. Should I use jump attack? Jump attack's pretty quick. Does it do damage? This is called gaming. This is video gaming. I would like totally need to revamp my controls to do this. This is insane on my fingers. Because there's like delay after you jump before you can swing. I guess I could just do long hops. Or full hops. To borrow Smash Bros terminology. What if in the next Smash Bros game they put in a Drakengard character? They would get me to play Smash Bros again. If they put in a Drakengard character, even a Nier character, I'll take 2B. 2B is fine, give me something. But more than anything, I maintain that we need Kaina in a fighting game. Nier basketball ball knowers will recognize. Kaina would be cool in a fighting game.
きません。
Kaimon Soul Calibur Dex? Or would you even put Kaimon on top of? I feel like Kaim would be cool in a fighting game too, but he's kind of just the dude with swords. Like, unless they make use of the dragon, I don't think he's that interesting. Zero would be interesting. Because Zero, you know, would have like a ninja install, obviously. And I think you could make any of the automata. Like, you could make any Yoruba character pretty interesting. But I think Kaina would be cool, because she has the 2 blades. And she's like super agile. Like, you guys better be prepared, because this will be the next 2 streams, minimum. This will be all we do. And like, I really do think there's just enough Drakengard and Nier characters in general. It would just make a full fighting game. Even like a small scale one. Something like what the upcoming the Avatar one's gonna be. I almost forgot the name. I've never seen Avatar. No, I'm at like 20%. Which I don't feel like doing the math. I just know before the stream we had like 50-ish. 50-ish remaining. think after this one we'll have 30%, so we'll have like 40 weapons left. I don't like the overhead swing. I like it when he like swoops underneath him. But hitting these like normal enemies is very difficult with this. Like, how do you hit those guys if you are supposed to just do jump attacks? You just like do like optimize your short hops? I think the downward swing is better. So I think I want to be Straven. 7 minutes for one weapon. That's only like 5 hours. It won't be 7 minutes for every weapon, but still. Alright, Skull Stone done. Yippee! 32%, yeah, functionally a third of the way there. Not bad, not bad. Oh wait, would it be weird if I set the game like this or something? Is there too much black on the right side? There probably is. I should have it centered. Maybe I'll put it like that or something. Does chapter 1? No, chapter 1 verse 9 has nothing. Chapter 1 verse 10 has a weapon. This is kind of annoying as you gotta like run through the chapter select again. But Infestation has a weapon, so that's exciting. So there's Glorious Bane Night's Vow, but I think we have Night's Vow. Center area of the second floor. Oh, this is this map. My least favorite map in the whole video game. The far northeast corner. That is so bad range. But it does feel kind of good to one-shot everything, I can't lie. While not having to worry about missing anything. Oh wait, no, this is not the correct one. thing? Wait, center area of the second. Center area of the second floor. Oh, okay.
上だ上だ上に封印封印の女神がいるぞ
But it's kind of difficult to like reference back to which weapons you own or no. I made a list, I wrote them down. You know what, this weapon is pretty satisfying, I kinda like it. What about the Oshi? Yeah. Those don't get affected, those are bad always. Which is still your best defensive option, but you know. That's crazy, man. Where has it appeared though? Does it not tell me where it appeared? The chest will appear in an armory. Right, so which one? Doesn't seem like that one. But I'm pretty sure all of the armors are in Fort Joy. Unless there's one of them. That's so funny. I went too far. I forgot it locks you out. Okay, we get to do it again. Are we having fun? Are we having fun, yeah? Yeah, I did not remember that at all. It locks you out of going back, eh?
女神ブリアイ様は最上階におられます。お急ぎを。
But I don't think I need to go back to floor 1, do I? I actually don't know if it even would let me there. You know what, maybe I'll see if I can just roll back down. The skull sword, I don't have it equipped.
契約者と我々は声を通わすことだ。声とはそうさな、思念による通信と考えたらいい。
I know why that there's like an execution barrier to using this weapon though, no?
急げ、女神はすでに最上階に追い詰められている。
But I do like the way it like swings behind you. This weapon's basically near to what's just under a different name. Which I don't remember what the name is. Okay, so let's not go upstairs this time. Oh, lucky me, yatta. Let's go. Although, yeah, there's just that one. It's the one where you are allowed to go up because it puts you in the other weird-ass room. And then those are functionally the downstairs one, yeah? I think so. I found it on accident. Broken iron is what it's called, yeah. That's like a pretty common. A lot of Drakengard weapons are in the near games. That's downstairs, that is downstairs. Let's see, maybe we'll do like mission 1. Or chapter 1 and chapter 2. Or weapons should I don't think I'm missing that many in chapter 2 at all. I know that's your armor that takes me in the bad spot. Yeah, there's not where to go. Wakata. Wait, really? Or does that one take me downstairs? Yeah, it does actually. Whoa. I don't think I pressed the audio button, but that's fine. Somehow my triangle button got stuck. I don't know how, but let's not think about it too much. Or my circle button. See how my circle button's being held down there? In the inputs? I'm not pressing it. Guess let's not worry about it too much. So Night Slow I'm pretty sure that I have. So I shouldn't need to worry about that. Wait, a treasure box has appeared. I'm pretty sure I already have this now. Oh, I guess it's the key one, and not the... That's the key one, and not the weapon box. Because there is a second box here, but it's like... if you have to die, you will.
女神殺す封印
I guess you do. That's fine. Not bad, I thought.
その先に
So that's another weapon down. Woohoo! That's glory stain down. So Tyrant's Hammer I don't have. There's 4 weapons in chapter 2. So let's do that. Let's get the chapter 2 weapons, okay? 34% completion, not bad. There will not be too many like difficult ones at this point in the game, so we don't really gotta worry about that. This is still chapter 1. Yeah, chapter 1 got nothing. Chapter 1 got nothing. So chapter 2 part 3 has Tyrant's Hammer, which I don't have from the looks of things. Yeah, I guess no. So we'd be looking at kill all the mission targets before Gaim reaches the bridge. The chest will happen and the chest will appear in the middle of the bridge. Map onegaishimasu. Oh. Oh, is this the one that I did? But then some slip happened and it was like weird. And I couldn't find it. I think so. This was the one that I did but couldn't find. Because if we get the chest by just slaughtering the 2 catapult fellows, I think that's like pretty mild. No, yeah, I think we did this, but I ended up never finding the... Because you're not a weapon. Oh, and then it's all of those. Which, no, I feel pretty confident that I did do this. Because I tend to be quite efficient. You just kill all of the targets prior to heating up the bridge, essentially. Whoa, that was a crazy camera, what the heck?
集落はどうなっている？
Wait, have I done this? Because I didn't have it in my weapon inventory. But I also don't... Ara? Ara. Yeah, it's not in... What the heck? Unless it's a later part of the level. Oh. You do count it? Sure. I don't know why. You weren't really marked as targets, but that's fine. I'll take it. No problem. Would we get a dragon going? Getting a dragon going would help my time. That would make my split better. No, wrong side. She's washed, the magic's gone. Kyoto.
エルフの里をこの目で見るまでは信じないぞ。俺は信じない。
Wait, so I was correct. This was one of the missions where I said that I'm like 90% sure there's a weapon here, but I don't know where. And then I just made the mission location. Without ever finding it. Oh wait, no, it's the alternate verse. Oh, it's the alternate verse 5, not this one. It's so funny that these are like effectively the same mission, but the weapon's only in one of them. There it is. The next part also has a weapon. Verse 6 has a weapon, because verse 6 is also an event. Wait, Force of the Seal is Leonardia. So I think I should select the do not go. Because do not go probably would give me verse 6, yeah. That's okay, we got 2 more weapons. We'll get the 2 and then we're gonna call it a stream. No, these are for initial, and then verse 13 is another one, which is exciting, I guess. That's it. And you're telling me I didn't find that the first time? Really? I guess if I just beelined at the target, I wouldn't have found them. But yeah, thankfully the event weapons are like this. Oh wait, I like this weapon. I like this weapon shape. I think I used this weapon a lot. I specifically remember using a weapon that was shaped like this. And we gotta do this again. Don't you order me around? I'm looking at the swords if I want to. This one is nothing because it's an air mission. We just dip out of this. Next one is the alternate verse 13, which is like kind of a weird one. But I think it shouldn't take too long. It's like kind of annoying if I remember correctly though. Oh wait, we haven't seen this one. The eyes of the corpses shine red as stout and uneasy, no wordless voice suddenly falls silent. This is new. This is a chapter we didn't get the first time around. There isn't anything in this, but you know, I think we should do it just for posterity's sake. Also because I wanna get the 100% completion.
我が知るはずなかろう。人間の考えはあまりに小すぎて想像もつかぬわ。赤い目がどうかしたか。ウェルドレ、声が途切れたぞ。砂漠へ急ぐがよい。女神にも危険が迫っておるかもしれぬ。
Splendid. Now we do the final one. This is the final one we're doing today. Ooh, 95% verse completion. So it's the old verse 13. It's this one. Kill all the enemies in the northern narrow valley. The chest will appear next to a large rock across the bridge from the chest with the yellow orb. Do I not have this? Wait, I'm like 90% I have this weapon. ちょっと待って。I guess not equipped right now. Hold on. My intuition's telling me that my list is wrong. I'm pretty sure I have this weapon. I do. I do. Yeah, I remember correctly. Holy shit, so I haven't been wrong a single time. But that one, my intuition told me that I know that I have this weapon, so that was wrong on my list. That's not great. I hope I didn't make other mistakes as I was writing these down. But yeah, chapter 3 has a couple that we'll need. Chapter 4 is a handful. Our weapon completion is 39%. Which leads me to believe it will take 2 streams. 1 stream weapon grind to 1 stream rest of the weapons past chapter 13. The thing about chapter 13 though is that in chapter 13 it could take me 15 minutes or it could take me 5 hours. Because chapter 13 is very short, but it's very punishing. It's one of those things where I could just like one-shot it if I'm really good at. Or it could take me like a full stream to just do that alone. It's kind of hard to know. The actual gameplay sequence of chapter 13 is like really short. It's only like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. But I don't know if I'll be able to do it quickly, because I haven't done it in a long time. I would practice it in advance, but you know. Whoa! Some program took control of my mouse. What the heck happened? Whoa, what is going on here? Better Joy was taken. Now I'm off screen. Somehow when I removed the game, my mouse got like controlled. I think the program thought it was one of the Joy-Cons. So my mouse just keeps going left and left and left on my screen. That's so funny. Wait, how do I reset this? I don't know where I am right now. Hold on. It's gone? Yeah, I have no idea where I am. Oh, there we are. Hi. Rare Kureya legs mentioned. Rare gacha pull Kureya legs. Oh my god. Hi. So thank you everyone for the stream. I'm sorry that I spent an hour just doing fuck all. I hope we can get through the weapon grind quickly. I feel like it makes for kind of a bad stream when it's really difficult for me to chat and keep up a good conversation when I'm like permanently like all the time just looking at the weapon guide, you know? I need to like permanently double check between my own list and then the weapon guide, so it takes a lot of my attention away from chatting. But you know, I think it'll be fine. I'll come up with something fun. Next stream will be better. Thanks everyone. Thank you for the patience with my tech issues. If it is your first time here, do not forget to follow my Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube. Only maybe 1 if I'm goated, but I think 2 more streams. And then we will see ending E, we'll see the end. Which is exciting. So I hope to see you guys there. Next stream though will be Fate Extra. Probably. If I really feel like doing Drakengard on Friday, I will. But I think it's fine to do Fate Extra. Yep, about bread. As a Finnish person, I do know about bread. Rye bread specifically. That is kind of my area of expertise. はい、今日も見に来てくれてありがとう。楽しかった。I'm glad you guys had fun. I will see Peach. So tomorrow no stream again because I'm writing. I'm doing schoolwork. I'll try to put some dents into my video again, but primarily it's going to be thesis writing tomorrow. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye bye. お疲れ。また明後日ね。